Good morning, traders. This is Rich Walden with breathingwiththemarkets.com. How are you doing today? Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video on signal groups. Are you currently in a signal group? Are you currently in a gambling signal group? Do you know the difference? If you are in a group where they're calling out signals, what is their hit rate? Are they making up excuses for why they're losing? Is the market changing? Do you hear that? Or are they just picking price because it's overextended one way or the other? Are they guessing? Because guessing is gambling. Is he or she providing you information as to why a trade did not work? Knowledge is power only if you know how to apply it. Do they have excuses? Are they trading on a hunch? Or maybe an intuition? Do they actually have a trading plan? Do they have a rules-based trading plan? That could be anything. It doesn't have to be completely 100% outline. But do they have a trading plan? Do they understand where they are in the market, or are they just picking highs and lows? I told you before, highs and lows don't work. That is not a rules-based trading plan. That is called gambling. Who's to say that just because price made a new high, it's going to come back and make a new low? Who said that? That's not true. Just because price made a new low doesn't mean it's going to make a higher low and continue down. Price moves freely. Price is manipulated. If price is manipulated, how are you going to make any money? The only way a gambler makes money is if they constantly have cash flow coming in from another source. And then they double up. And if they lose, they double up. And if they lose, they double up again until they win. And they throw their arms up in the air saying, hey, you see, I told you that worked. No, that's not how that works. That is a gambler. Are you actually paying for someone to gamble your money, your hard-earned money? They just call out signals. I've seen a few signals groups. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Why can I say that? I understand the market. They don't know where the hell they're at in the market. They're just calling out longs and shorts. Money's coming in. Who cares? As long as money's coming in, they have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. Why would you pay for a signals group if you can learn how to trade yourself? You can go out and buy education, buy a mentorship of your choice. Because he or she that has the signals group is cash flow coming in to help them. Basically, it's a buffer and a stop loss. Your money is their stop loss. That's what a signals group is. Your money is their stop loss. He or she is using your money as their stop loss, and they have no risk. What's the risk? If the money keeps coming in, there is no risk. Use logic. Use common sense. You're not going to get wealthy. You're going to follow someone else's trades. Have they proven themselves other than flaunting money? That's not proven themselves. Can they trade? They can't trade if they don't know where they're at in the market. They're guessing. That's a fact. Take all that positive cash flow coming in on the sidelines. Where would they be at? Anybody can put money in the stock market and then post and say, look at what I made this year in the stock market. Thanks everyone that basically contributed to all the signals groups. Thanks for all the income. They're using your income and putting it in the stock market, which is designed to go up. The stock market is designed to go up. The market makers control where the stock goes. The heavy hitters, the wealthy people in the world, they control the market. The market would not move unless it was manipulated. That's a fact. If they want better prices for their customers who have lots of money, they're going to artificially drop that stock, currency, indice down, wipe people out, wipe off the bids, artificially take it down, ingest demand, stock goes up. You can call it whatever you want. It's manipulated. If you don't understand how manipulation works, you're going to have a hard time trading. I understand how manipulation works. I can see it in the market. I understand how they bait people to keep bidding it higher and higher. Those are retail traders coming in, following candles. The manipulators, the market makers are actually increasing those buy orders with large sums of money for the retail traders to assume that's where it's headed. And then what happens? Price turns. They artificially took it to the upside, knowing that they were going to dump. And who's left holding the empty bags? The not so wealthy, the retail traders, the gamblers. If someone says they have a 50-50 hit rate and they're worth millions of dollars, and they just pick highs and lows, admit to gambling, he or she is a gambler. It's a fact. Are you supporting someone that is gambling? The reason I ask you is because you're better off saving your money. You're better off putting it in the stock market and leaving it, picking your best stock of choice. Why are you giving money to someone else to gamble and post? Why would you do that? I could have a signals room. I could call out trades. Hell yeah. I could bank 1,000 pips in a month. That's not a problem. I'm not a gambler. They're not doing it. I can see that he or she is not doing it. There are people that claim to have a signals group and they take trades from other traders and call it their own trades. I've been in Discords before where I post my upcoming trades. Next thing I know, guess what? They're in a signals group. My trades, yeah, timestamped trades that I picked for the people in Discord. And guess where you see them? On a signals group. Crazy, man. Then they claim it's theirs. You want to pay for that? Are you being ripped off? Can they answer specific questions about trading? There was a web designer that told me a story, and it happens all the time. Someone had him design a website for trading. Guess what? It was a signals group. She was taking signals from someone else, bringing them over to her website, and selling a signals group. She didn't even know how to trade, basically. She couldn't call out signals herself. She was taking them from another site and charging people for the same signals someone else was posting. Crazy. Scams. Doesn't matter how long you've had a signals group. Doesn't matter how long you've been posting. If you're an admitted gambler, that's who you are. Can't flip-flop like a fish out of water. Can't just automatically change your style. There are people out there with hard-earned money. They shouldn't be ripped off. A gambler will size up and keep sizing up until he can get a holy grail. And then everyone follows that person because they raised their hands. They got the holy grail. If someone's losing 2-3 months in a row, if someone's losing tons and tons of money off numerous trades, not 1, 2, 3, but off of numerous trades, that could be a gambler. I could see losing big money off of one trade. I wouldn't call that a gambler. He or she sized up and got spanked. That happens to everyone and will continue to happen. You can lose everything in one trade. If you're losing everything in numerous trades, you are a gambler. You cannot read the market. I'm speaking in general, because there is a lot of signals groups out there. Why would you invest money into a signals group when you can learn how to fish yourself? Those who pay for signals groups, the people with little money that are trying to make it, are probably not going to do well. Why did they keep switching accounts? 50,000, 100,000. Why don't they put all their money in one account? They don't have third-party verification. They get on the internet and accuse everyone of being fake. Guess what? They're fake themselves. Why do they keep switching and opening up different accounts? 50,000, 100,000. Why do they keep taking the money off the table? No one says you have to keep gambling your way up, but have a history. When you start switching accounts left and right, if you have a third party that's actually paying you and it says deposit, payment, that's not fake. Who's going to show their account numbers line? That's stupid. People make accidents, but it's still stupid. What's the definition of a live account? Money is paper. It's not realized until you take it out of the bank. You can have unrealized gains and realized gains. Just because you have $1 million in the market and tomorrow you might have 300,000 in the market, that million was not realized. Gains when you take it out, have it in a savings account. Keeping it in the stock market, allowing it to grow is an investment. That will go up and down over a period of time, hopefully not down. Do you want to support gamblers? Can he or she answer specific questions about trading? Are they trading on a hunch? Are they trading on intuition? Are they telling you all technical analysis sucks? All fundamentals suck? All you need is a high and low in a market? How about support and resistance? How about supply and demand? Pivot points. How about the Fibonacci? How about the market makers? The market makers are takers. Manipulation. Your favorite candle doesn't exist. It's manipulated. Not how you feel. Don't follow gamblers. Value your money. Pay yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in education. Invest in a mentorship. And if a mentor or an educational program does not show you an edge, in my opinion, it's not worth it. That program is not worth it. That is my humble opinion. If you pay for something, it would be nice to pay for an edge in the market. Learn how to navigate through the market. Not a hunch. Not to tell you, I did it in 2 or 3 years. It may take you 10 years. You just have experience in the market. But they can't tell you what in the hell they're doing in the market. That's called a gambler. Do they still have their program? Did they create an education program with no edge and then shut it down? There's a lot of people that shut their educational programs down. Why? There's a lot of people that shut their discords down. Why? Left the traders hang out to dry? Did they have strategies? Or did they want all the traders in the discord to show their own strategies? Have you ever thought about that? Who's teaching who? If you sign up for education, who's teaching who? You paid for the education. They should be teaching you, right? You shouldn't have to teach them. You don't know what you get until you pay for it. If you want to learn how to navigate through the market and you want to learn how to get higher probability trades in the market, go to breathingwiththemarkets.com. Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Click the link below. I hope you have a great weekend. Look at the charts. I wish you well. Peace.